All right, welcome to the MoreMOBA
Weekly recap.
I'm Leviathan.
I'm Corpusant.
We're going to talk about our favorite games, what's been happening in the MOBA universe, and the kind of news and stuff, right?
Yeah, all the things you may have missed, maybe all the things you already know about, but hey, that's what we're here for.
Yeah. So it's been a busy week.
It has been.
I mean, it's been a busy week specifically for one game.
Oh my god. If you haven't heard of Dota 2, well, this is the week to get into Dota 2.
But we're going to cover that last.
So I guess started off, some things have been happening in League of Legends. I heard some cool things about skins.
Yeah, so Chroma Skins. The idea is that, similar to Heroes of the Storm, you have different colors.
Ah, okay.
These colors can only be applied to certain skins. In the past, you had to own the character, own the skin, then own that color for that skin. So it was three purchases.
Okay, yep.
Now you can use 2,000 IP and buy a Chroma skin. Or soon TM. You can buy one of those colors for one of those skins for one of those champions. It's still kind of...
So it's... Okay.
Yeah. I feel like it's still another way for them to be like, whoa, you can do this, because it probably wasn't getting as much business.
Like microtransactions for palette swaps is what I'm hearing?
Exactly that, yes.
Okay.
But previously you had to pay for it, now you can use IP.
Oh, nice. Okay, so rather than using actual cash, you can use in-game currency.
Exactly.
Aha.
So, hopefully... TM. that means more stuff for League of Legends that you can actually earn and use your IP for instead of the ridiculous runes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But that, I mean, really beyond that, not much is going on with League of Legends this week. A lot of people complaining about the production quality of their tournaments versus other ones, but I think that's tough. But how about Heroes of the Storm this week?
So Heroes of the Storm this week released Auriel, new support from the Diablo 3 franchise, little angel.
I know very little about her. I saw that she uses energy?
She uses energy, yeah. She's a offensive support. So whenever you're doing damage to her or an ally's doing damage, you gain energy to heal them with it. So she's everything that, if you remember Karazim the Monk, it's kind of everything that I felt like they wanted Karazim to be, but isn't. Because she also uses no mana. That's the most interesting thing about her.
Okay.
That she can't go healing. She just goes in and just fights things.
Would you say she's more like a Sona? Sona, is that her name?
Sona from League of Legends, yeah.
So it's like a passive, or is it more you have to do something still, but you don't have to worry as much?
You still have to do something. It's a targeted spell, but there's no cost to it, and you kind of build around it with the team comp. So you pick things like Lunara, or people that just do a lot of passive damage, so you just gain all this healing for free.
Okay.
It's pretty neat.
That's good.
Otherwise, in Heroes of the Storm, pales in comparison to the TI, but the NA Fall Regionals was last week. Murloc geniuses, not evil geniuses, took that tournament. A lot of geniuses around the competitive scene, MOBA scene, apparently.
In North America, there's a lot of geniuses.
Yeah, right. But they took the NA Fall Regionals.
Okay.
A little controversy there. Naventic, Team Naventic, one of the NA teams I used to support. One of their players, so Naventic lost to Gale Force in the NA Fall Regionals. And right after the tournament, Fan, the assassin player from Naventic, transferred over to Gale Force Esports. So there's a little drama in the community with these roster swaps. Yeah, because that doesn't happen a lot.
If it works for Dota, it can work for Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah. So that's basically all the cool things that happen in Heroes. What about Smite? What's going on there?
Smite's been pretty quiet this week. No new heroes announced, but next week they probably will. The last week was Terra.
Yep.
Terra was the last one. They've been doing new hero announced, patch, new hero, patch.
Oh, that's smart.
So it's like every 2 weeks something is announced, which is awesome. So the next one we should be getting a new hero. This week was the Medusa skin for the Summer of Smite Games. So for people who aren't familiar with Smite, they kind of do something which is similar to Dota, but not. As you buy stuff, you get different tiers of rewards.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, like, you had your amazing Nox
skin.
Yeah,
I had to get the Nox one from the, Escape from Hell event. Underworld, yeah.
So, the similar thing goes with Summer of Smite, where as you buy things, you unlock more rewards. Ultimately, if you buy enough items, you can get this mermaid Medusa, which is just...
That's cool. Really cool water effects in that one. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's going on with this whole like Disney princess Smite thing.
Oh yeah,
because you have like this Auriel Medusa, and then they did something with Chang'e, right?
Yes, the like enchanted Chang'e, which is beautiful, and it turns her bunny into it looks like an animated bunny. It's amazing. Really cool. Like my daughter saw it and was like, oh, "Daddy, can you get that?" And I was like, "I am not good with her, baby. You don't want that." But it looks cool. I think especially for a smaller game, it's a good way to get the community involved. It's a good way for people to, I mean, not to milk your audience, but to engage them and be like, look, you want this? Do these things.
Yeah. Smite does it in a good way. They give you like little quests each week to go along, and eventually you'll get, that if you want. I mean, it's a little late now, but you can get that Auriel Medusa if you really try hard enough.
Yeah, absolutely. What happened with Paragon this last week?
Another new hero. I get all the new heroes, I guess. The Fae came out last week. Another support. I don't know. I guess it's like support time for a lot of these games. But she is a force caster. You think about like using nature magic. She is very, 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 I'm sorry, Paragon, reminiscent to Zyra from League of Legends. The one that plants the plants and then uses vines to like hatch them.
She's a jungler, though.
Zyra did a bunch of things.
No, I'm thinking on the other one, the
one with the tentacles.
No, the one that goes invisible. Who's that? Eve?
Oh, Eve, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
So she very similar attacks. Very like she has a root, a slow. Really, really cool. Really, really neat. Blends that hybrid between caster and support, which is very iconic to Paragon. Like, everyone can battle in Paragon.
Well, it looked a lot like her ultimate was a lot like Treant Protector. So you have that
it just like sucks everyone in.
Yeah, the tree that just like, boom, everybody knocked out.
Mm-hmm. It just sucks everyone in. That's what it does. It just lashes out with its tentacles and just pulls everyone towards the center of it.
Well, that's pretty cool.
So you put all your AoEs into that. She's a great initiator. Paragon goes into open beta next week.
Yay!
It seems like forever. Like, we've been a part of Paragon since the beginning of it.
Yeah, that was one of the first articles on the website.
Yeah, I was just like, I can't believe it's only an open beta.
Yeah.
But guys, if you need to know anything about Paragon, you can definitely find it at MoreMOBA.com.
Yeah, we have our entire website section for Paragon. We have intro to deck building, intro to the different characters. So if you're coming from a different MOBA and you want to check out who would I like, there's a whole section about that. Mm-hmm. Pretty good.
Wow.
Huh. That's Paragon.
That's Paragon, yeah.
And the elephant in the room.
Exactly.
Topic.
Can't wait to talk about this.
Dota.
Dota
2. The International. Mm-hmm. It is like Christmas for Santa Claus.
The number of Reddit threads that I saw like between the last few days, like, I never knew about Dota. Like, I've been watching the Olympics. And like how the comparisons between Dota 2 TI to the Olympics were astronomical.
I mean, the production quality was top notch.
Oh yeah, the alternate reality, like like the little dudes, like everyone's like, it's Dota Go.
Sir Action Slacks and Casey running around doing interviews.
The Muppets.
Did you see the one where Casey yelled at the guy and then took his fries? And then
I only saw the clip, and she gave him to Slacks. I don't know the context of it at all. There is no context.
He kept holding up signs, and it was like just stupid, like baby rage for 9K, stupid things like that. And she was like, "Who is doing that?" And like somebody pointed to him, and she was like, "You, give me your." And she took his fries. But that was the least amazing thing, which is still pretty great. Yeah, if that happened anywhere else. eHome vs EG. Mm-hmm. Oh. That
touted as the best game of Dota.
If you've never watched a game of Dota and you have any idea of a MOBA, watch that game to get an understanding of why Dota is, to me, the highest skill ceiling, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
And the most competitive, in my opinion.
No, I definitely am Dota believer after this weekend. I haven't played the game in maybe a year or so, but that's all I want to do right now.
Yeah. that game, I think, what was it? At the last 2 minutes of that game, when eHome was pushing into EG's base, EG fought back from complete mega creeps, so for anyone who's not familiar, you have to get every what?
So you're here because you know MOBAs, right? That's why you're watching us. Oh. There are inhibitors in League of Legends and in Paragon. There are keeps in Heroes of the Storm. So whatever game you're coming from, or there are phoenixes in Smite.
Yep.
So out of those things, EG lost all of those things. Everything. Whatever game you're coming from, they lost all 3 of those.
It was down to they were taking attacks on their core, their ancient, their
Nexus, their core,
was gone. They fought back. And not only that, they were fighting into heroes that you shouldn't be able to fight back against. They had a Warlock with Refresher. So, idea being like, Warlock summons these giant golems. 2
Warlock
of them.
should never have this much money.
No, he was fed. And then he had a Refresher. So it was 4 giant golems imitating everything around them, creating havoc, and they fought through it. Got all the way back into their base, did it again, and won the game.
Yeah, we're definitely going to link that in the video, but that best game there.
Bar none.
I'm surprised Wings never pulled that. It was eHome. Sorry, never mind. EG knocked them out. I was like, why didn't that no. I was like, why didn't that strategy come out again? But of course, no, they were knocked out.
Well, and I think that was the other giant takeaway for me and a lot of like the people who analyze Dota on a regular basis. There was no meta. For those of you who watch League of Legends or who pay attention to Heroes of the Storm,
like any of these games,
any of them, they have this is who's popular, this is how to counter them, this is how we play this. Like these are the items that are good. There is none right now for Dota.
Okay, so we might be wrong in the statistic, but you know this better than I do. Yeah. What was this is my favorite statistic out of TI. Number of heroes picked out of total hero pool.
105 heroes picked. What is it? 89 heroes banned.
Yep.
And that's out of because
it's 12, I believe.
But they don't have all of them enabled right now for
like
competitive.
Arc Warden. So.
Arc Warden's not enabled. I think somebody else got disabled, but I might be wrong on that. But regardless,
I'm gonna fake math it to be like 90% of the champion pool. Above that,
that's
maybe.
Above 90. You're a math major. That should be easy.
We're picked. That's crazy. Because if you think of like competitive Heroes or competitive League of Legends, you see the same guys, the same people are contested, the same characters are contested. This is crazy. You never know what you're going into in Dota, but you always have the tools to be prepared as long as you plan in the moment.
Mm-hmm. And I think no team embodied that better than Wings, and that's why they won. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, DC. Like, Digital Chaos is a North American-based team with players that basically came from... So, I don't know if you followed the whole chaos of the roster swaps in the spring.
No. All I get, and I guess I'll give you the room to kind of explain it a little bit better, is that DC is a band of rejects that were recruited by an eccentric memer.
Yes.
That was what was said on Twitch, but I don't know what that means.
So, essentially, you had EG and Team Secret. Mm-hmm. Team Secret kicked out Misery.
Okay.
And
that's the team captain of DC.
Yes, and Resolution.
Okay.
Misery and Resolution left Team Secret, and they pulled Universe from EG.
From EG, yeah.
And Arteezy. EG was like, we need North American players. Mm-hmm. Digital Chaos is right here. They pulled Bulba. No.
Not Bulba.
Not Bulba. They left him. They pulled Owie 2000. And no, Bulba. They did.
Okay.
And then Universe left Team Secret.
Back to EG.
Back to EG. So they got Bulba on Team Secret. That's how they ended up with him.
Okay.
Team Secret also got a player from Digital Chaos to be their coach. 343, I think. It's like a number comment. They got him to be their coach. So at this point, they were down to 2 players. Moo and... I'm going to mess it up.
We was DC. Yeah, we? Huh?
Yeah. I can't remember. But anyway, so they got the players that were kicked off of Secret, pulled them into the team, and this is all within the last 5 months that they've come from their... So, Suns fan, the guy that owns the team, tweeted, team is dead. And 2 days later, he formed that team. Since then, this team went on to climb the ladder.
Right. They got knocked down to, lower brackets first day. Mm-hmm. And they just destroyed everyone else.
Yeah. Without a doubt. It was
what's
really
that Bane great. Line? From, I don't know. From
Born in the Dark?
Exactly. They were just born in that pit of Dota.
the low
because that team didn't want to, that team was formed because everyone in that team wanted to win the international. They were formed because they had this goal that was greater than the individual parts. They weren't friends beforehand. They may not have liked each other. You were saying that Misery thought of disbanding the team, right?
Yeah. Before the international started, he actually said, I guess in an interview, and I'll try and find it but afterwards, he said, I don't think we'll get more than top 8, and I don't see us staying together because we don't have good chemistry. And it was just like, everyone was like, you said that, but
you're top 2.
Yeah, you just made how many $1 million?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's really interesting to see that DC did so well with the short amount of time they've been together as a team. Mm-hmm. Wings has not been a team for a year either.
No.
They're 8 months into being a team, and they won the international.
And they came out of nowhere. And they've had some really high points, and I think especially watching them over the past 9 months, however long it's been, they've had these moments of, wow, that they just did that. And they were one of the first teams that really was making everyone go, there is no meta.
There is no, yeah. So, Dota's an open book. There's so many items, there's so many characters, so many unique synergies.
Yeah. So, all things considered, that is the biggest takeaway for me, is that this game truly shows how flexible a well-balanced game can be. Mm-hmm. And I hate to do it this way, but when you compare it to League of Legends, where, all right, we've got 30 heroes getting picked, and it's you see the same things happening game in, game out. Mm-hmm. And that guy got banned this time, but Echo's in, and now Echo's out. But you just get into this is the meta, and nobody tries to build away from it. But this, to see Dota do something so out there, it was great.
It was the best tournament in a long time. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the production quality as well was pretty great. Watching all the fireworks at the end, and although it was sad seeing them with the translators, everything he's saying.
God. She was there through the entire tournament. Yeah, poor girl.
Well,
I'm sure she enjoyed it.
Yeah, she probably got paid a fair amount. Yeah, I mean, other huge thing out of the international.
Oh,
2 new heroes.
2 new heroes, yes. Yeah. I was like, where are you getting at this?
Pit Lord, or now as the hero formerly known as Pit Lord.
Is it not
Underlord.
Pit Lord?
No, it's Underlord.
Oh,
because Pit Lord is Blizzard.
I don't know if I like. Oh, well.
The same reason Windrunner.
Why, Leoric? It was originally Leoric, and now it's Skeleton King.
Yeah,
or whatever.
and Windrunner became Wind Ranger.
Yeah. Sylvanas Windrunner. Lyra.
But you've got Pit Lord.
Okay.
Have you seen his abilities at all?
I saw him played in the fan match, the All-Star match. Yeah. So that was really unfair to his abilities. I don't really know. Meteors flying everywhere, him getting a billion attack, but that's more because of that game mode than anything else.
The coolest thing is, now this is subject to change, but apparently he'll have the ability to take everybody in an area and teleport them.
Oh, yeah, we saw that. Yeah.
Which.
They kept trying to get No-Tail to do that, because No-Tail got the character. Yeah,
because they're actually just oh, you're playing!
You just blink in and teleport them all in.
Yeah. Crazy utility. So, where that goes from here, I mean, that's going to open up a whole new thing. Other new hero. Sun Wukong.
Sun Wukong, right?
Or
Monkey
the hero
King.
Formerly known as...
I think they can use Sun Wukong. That's a religious thing, or not religious, as a mythological thing. So
yeah, but I mean, you have it now in Smite.
Yeah,
League, probably.
Smite League.
Nobody else has him, I don't think.
Yeah, I just feel like there's always a Monkey King.
There is always a Monkey King, but apparently, based on the original sketch for him, his abilities are going to be, he'll have the slam down the.
Mm-hmm. He always needs that staff. That's so iconic. Staff.
But a lot of his abilities, people were saying that Phantom Lancer was Monkey King, and they were like, no, he is not the same.
There's a lot of clones, though. You can definitely see from the preview video, there's a lot of clones.
So his abilities, I think, one of them is he swaps locations where he is facing the target, but the target is now facing the opposite direction, and he summons 3 clones.
Okay.
So he's very much a ganker.
You can play the shell game with the Wukong, basically, yeah.
And they're saying, like, it's possible, like, he can use illusions to trick people and stuff like that. So,
ooh, this is going to be exciting.
Yeah.
My favorite strategy, I mean, we're going back to something, but out of TI was this whole Shadow Demon Morphling illusion play. And I guess Sun Wukong falls right into that strategy.
Yeah.
Where, like, yeah, it's so crazy. Like, you just make illusions of illusions, and based on skill, some illusions are more powerful than other illusions. It gets crazy.
Yeah, I think Shadow Demon really proved just in the insane power of a illusion-heavy lineup.
Yeah.
Just nuts.
Split push.
But, I mean, the reason why that's so incredible is, for those of you who might be coming over from Heroes, Smite, League of Legends, everybody in Dota is free. You download the game, you have access to everything. So these heroes coming out are not like, whoa, when's the last time they came out with the heroes? Arc Warden back in the spring. The reason why they have such a slow development time for their heroes is everybody's free. And there is no buying, anything. There's no renting.
You can buy cosmetic stuff, but you can do that in all these games. Yeah.
You could. But I think Valve has truly proven that if you offer cosmetics and chests and stuff like that, you can make enough money to throw, like, the greatest thing. But it's also Valve.
Also, the best thing about it is it runs off of Steam. So, I mean, that's another thing. I mean, that's on a side. But it's because, I mean, you got a Steam gift card. But if you want to buy Dota cosmetics, you can do that. You can't, like, go buy League of Legends cosmetics. It doesn't work that way.
No.
But, it's just...
all that sweet RP. Buy $20 and it's this awkward number.
Yeah, you just buy Steam money or something. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can sell other items and other games on Steam and buy Dota cosmetics.
It's a good idea. Other than that, I mean, I think that's it.
That's it for this week.
Yeah,
We're MoreMOBA.
We're MoreMOBA. Check out the website, Twitter, Twitch. We'll have that linked below.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with that sweet or tagline, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's usually 3 lanes in a MOBA.
Yeah.
There's usually
2 jungles.
2 jungles, but there's only one website for MOBA news. That's MoreMOBA.com.
Have a great day.